Welcome to the EMVI podcast. I am Marianne. In this episode, we discover what the EMVI app can do for you. We have the pleasure to welcome one of the founders. Welcome, Henri Devroey.
Hi, Marianne.
Is it Henri or Henry?
You can choose, but it's actually Henri because I'm Belgian. It's French, but you can say Henry in this podcast. So.
Okay. Henry, could you tell me what the EMVI app is all about?
Yeah, sure. EMVI, it's our company name. It's also the name of our mobile application. It stands for Empowering the Visually Impaired. And EMVI is, basically, EMVI is a visual assistant, as you may know them, right? So you can, just starting from taking a picture with your smartphone, have anything described that you're interested in. EMVI really conveys all the technology, all the AI technology inside one very user-friendly interface. So you can use it to read text, to summarize text, to describe your surroundings, to engage in a conversation. You can use it to find objects. You name it, EMVI will do it. So yeah, EMVI also hosts a very wide variety of different AI tools. Everything that AI is capable of doing today, such as reading, such as describing your surroundings, finding objects, detecting obstacles, just giving you information, is hosted inside EMVI. And the cool thing is that it's really accessible. So we've made a user interface that is really accessible to people with a visual impairment. And by doing so, it is our ambition to offer access to artificial intelligence, the artificial intelligence revolution to our users.
What was the base of the application? Why did you start with the production of this application?
Yeah, we noticed that the current products that were on the market were quite conservative when it comes to the use of technology, and that these products haven't been changing a lot or haven't evolved in the past 5 to 10 years. And combining both our network and technical knowledge, both Lorenzo, who's my co-founder, we decided to bring AI to our users, right? And we did so by like a phased approach. We just started exploring how AI could be of meaning for visually impaired people, and we quickly realized that that the current evolution in AI was not accessible to our users, and that we were going to make it our mission to make it so.
And did you base the app on the needs of visually impaired people?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So starting from Lorenzo's PhD, which is on quality of life in people with visual impairments, we decided to start from there, gather data, and see what was really meaningful for our target audience. And we built the app around that.
Okay. So the EMVI app is an application that is created to empower visually impaired people to gain autonomy. And it combines different tools in one application, and it's compatible with iOS and Android?
Yeah, sure. It's both operational systems, so it runs on basically any smartphone. So if you download EMVI on your smartphone, you will transform it into an aid, right?
Okay. But how does it work?
Fairly simply, actually. When you open the application, it will greet you. It will bring you to the user interface, which consists of 3 to 4 different screens, right? And all the screens are built the same. So the user interface is always the same. Each screen has a big blue button in the middle and is been structured to either take a picture, find text or objects, right? For instance, if you are interested in your surroundings, you can just go to the picture mode and you press the big blue button, which is in the middle of the screen. You can't miss it. And we will take in a picture automatically. It will count down from 3 to 1, take a picture and send the picture to the AI model. The AI model will instantly analyze it, and you can just interact with your AI visual assistant by pressing your microphone button. You're always brought back to the microphone page, which allows you to converse with the AI. So you can basically ask any question that you would like to know about that picture or what is to be seen on that picture, and EMVI will bring it back to you in audio description.
So you can ask general questions, but you can also ask specific questions if you don't want to have the whole description.
Yeah, sure. You can just ask EMVI, hey, EMVI, can you describe this picture for me? And we'll give you a very, very broad and general description of what is to be seen on the picture, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're interested in a much more specific detail, like, EMVI, could you describe the color of Marianne's jacket? It will tell you, oh, it's black, right? Mm-hmm. So it will really focus on certain aspects that you can that either you're interested in or that are meaningful to you.
Mm-hmm. What are the specific characteristics of the descriptions generated by EMVI?
Well, EMVI has the beating heart of EMVI is emotions, because our users were bringing back to us, so look, it's amazing. It's great that you are describing your surroundings and that you can read text for us and that you can summarize text and that you can just help us get by on a daily basis. But at the end of the day, we feel like robots because it's a robot talking to us. Mm-hmm. So we put a lot of effort in developing the emotional part of EMVI, and putting emotions into AI is quite a big challenge, especially when you try to pick up on nonverbal communication. And EMVI has been released in September, has had 3 major upgrades ever since. And emotions is one of them. So we really try to have emotions as a consistent or a cornerstone in the audio description. So it will always bring back the atmosphere. It will always bring back the nonverbal communication of a person, like picking up on gestures, picking up on smiles, or a look in the eye of the person you're engaging in the conversation with, and that makes such a big difference in the immersive part. You know, our users are telling us this is actually really helping us to immerse ourselves in that particular situation.
I've noticed that the EMVI app was clearly designed with the specific needs of visually impaired individuals in mind. But the app starts with a photo, and then you said the photo is sent to...
Well, the AI model. So we have different models running alongside each other, and it will create an audio description response based on your questions, as I mentioned. But the questions, the audio that's being created is always taking into account that you are a person with a visual impairment, right?
And does it generate a certain cost?
Yeah, it does. So it's on our end. We have our operational costs that are running models, running our servers. So yeah, running EMVI is unfortunately not free, and we ask for a subscription plan. Then we have a monthly subscription plan that starts at $5 or €5 a month, and that reaches up to an annual subscription of €50 a year.
And what happens to the data?
Well, the data is yours, and by that we mean that our company EMVI-AI is not a data company, so we don't share data and we certainly don't sell it. The data that is captured by our users taking pictures, right, is automatically deleted. All the data that is gathered, such as it's minimal, but it's still data. You know, your name is gathered, your email address and your password, even that is protected. So yeah, we're very, very hard on not sharing our data.
And what will bring the future for EMVI?
That's actually a very good question. I'm not sure if I can fully disclose on that, but for you, Marianne, I will do it. We have 2 main updates that are coming. The first one is going to be released, I think, at least by the end of the month, where we have a new QR code scanner function that is absolutely new and a real revelation. So I invite our users and future your users to use it and provide us with feedback on it, because it's quite new, and you'll see it's really nice. It uses AI as an interface to bring back whatever is behind a barcode or a QR, and you just can engage and ask questions. So it's kind of amazing. The second thing is that we are also heading towards a live mode. This one is still in beta. We're running it in a very small test group. But live is our next step. So we're going to stream live feed through the camera of your phone, and you can just go on and ask any question you would like to know about whatever is happening in front of you, and in an ever-changing environment. So that's coming for the next month. And then, of course, we're also working on the mobility part, where we are developing a GPS routing system that has a multitude of factors. The first one is that we really want to empower our users to get from A to B in the safest way, and perhaps the shortest way, but always guiding people to the safest crossings, to pedestrian pathways, to streets where you have a sidewalk, just making sure that people are taking these safe roads and a safe path towards their destinations. And this, of course, in combination with obstacle detection in the live mode.
Well, thank you, Henri, for your clear and insightful explanations. It really highlights the reason for choosing EMVI as a visual assistant. So our podcast is coming to an end. Thank you for listening. For those who haven't downloaded the app yet, you can get it in the App Store or Play Store and enjoy 2 weeks of free trial. We'll see you soon.